From our City Avenue studios, it's The 10 Show.
All right, coming up, looking to do a little traveling. We will show you some great travel deals from Travelzoo.com. And of course, we'll also be revealing our 10 Show fan of the day. It's all coming up next on The 10 Show. We'll be right back. Whether you want to visit a balmy beach or a winter wonderland, you can find great bargains at Travelzoo.com, the online guide to the world's best travel deals. Travelzoo senior editor Gabe Saglier is here with some great ideas. Gabe, welcome back.
Good to be with you.
I have to tell you,
not only are you taller, but you're stronger.
It's that goji berry, I think. Hey, I just signed up for your travel newsletter. Email.
Well, all right. That's 21,000,001 now and counting.
It's a huge number of people that are following.
Yeah.
And no surprise, you've got great deals. This time of year, people are thinking, I need to go somewhere warm, somewhere that I don't have to worry about the snow.
Well, you know, we just put together our second annual list of the top 5 value destinations for the year, so for 2011. And number 1 on the list is the Mexican Yucatan Peninsula. There are safety concerns when it comes to Mexico. There is a travel warning in effect, but really relegated to border towns. This is the number 1 safety spot in Mexico, Riviera Maya, Cancun, and this is a new resort called the Villa del Palmar, 4-star property, 2 pools with butlers, by the way. So if you're lounging there, you want a particular magazine, they'll bring it to you.
You get butlers for $779 per person?
And it's all inclusive, so all you can eat, drink, and do included. That $779 price tag includes a round-trip airfare out of Philadelphia. And keep in mind, this is peak travel season down there, so that price, if you go in the summertime, could drop by 50% or more.
Sure.
So huge value there this year.
And how quickly do you have to act to take advantage of that price?
Well, usually we'll see these deals come up, and they'll have about a week to, you got to book by a week. But really, there's enough out there. There are enough of these all-inclusive, value-rich resorts out there that you can find a deal throughout the year. But if you really want to save some money, go when it's a little warmer, when it's the summer months. But even for summer, I mean, for winter, this is a pretty phenomenal deal.
Now, there are never travel warnings for Bermuda. You just have to worry about how much it costs normally.
Yeah. Well, Bermuda's always had sex appeal, right? But what's happened, 2 things have happened. Airlines have stepped up to the plate. Greater competition among airlines has brought pricing down.
That was one of the problems.
Yeah, particularly out of the East Coast. You know, it's less than a 2-hour flight. Now they're just more flights, better pricing.
That's
and
great.
the cruise lines have gotten much more competitive. Carnival, Holland America, Royal Caribbean are either adding new itineraries to Bermuda or they're putting larger ships on their Bermuda route. So, you know, for example, a couple of examples. The Fairmont Southampton Resort, beautiful 4-diamond property, just dropped their price from $299 to $129 a night, including a room upgrade there. Beautiful 4-diamond resort right on the beach. And if you want to do a cruise, this is the Norwegian Gem. It sails out of New York, several sailings out of throughout the year. $499 for an 8-day, 7-night cruise. You set anchor in Bermuda for a few days. $72 a day is what it comes out to. Much cheaper than that is tougher to do Bermuda.
Now, we should mention it's low season in Bermuda. Temperatures are in the 60s
in
this
the 60s,
time of year.
yeah.
But still, that's a lot better than
still pretty comfortable.
what we got outside right now.
And keep in mind, you can choose ports, certainly Cape Liberty. You can do New York, Boston, Charleston, Baltimore, a lot of options.
It's a wonderful destination.
Yeah.
And so is Las Vegas, but it can be cool this time of year.
Yeah,
too.
well, yeah, this is actually, you know, peak season for Vegas. It's actually nice. Weather's pretty nice out there. Although they got snow, believe it or not, about a week and a half ago. But Vegas was on our list last year. Really, the deals out of Vegas are amazing, even for the last year into 2011. In the last year, another 9,000 hotel rooms have been added to the Strip, so you can get some pretty phenomenal deals. One of my favorite properties is what's the sister property to the MGM Grand. It's called the Signature All-Suite Resort.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's an oversized suite. You get a state-of-the-art kitchen appliances in your kitchen. You get a private gated entrance off to the side of the MGM Grand. $79 a night for a suite right on the Strip. All the shows discounted, pretty much standard now, 30 to 50% discounts on all the fancy Cirque du Soleil and magic shows right on the Strip.
Now, if you wanted to take a gamble on something more adventurous, Iceland, I hear, is on your list.
Well, you know, Iceland got on people's radar last year because of that volcano that no one can pronounce, but everybody knows caused global travel havoc. Now we're projecting tourism to Iceland to jump about 20%, thanks to the fact that come June, Delta will start launching service out of New York City. Right now, your best bet to get there's probably Iceland Air, premium brand, very affordable. If you can get yourself to New York, $689 will get you round-trip air to Reykjavik, Iceland, a tour of the very famous Blue Lagoon. That's a geothermal spa with purported healing properties, 4-star accommodations for 4 days, breakfast daily. So to really get a taste of what Iceland's all about, you know, you can do it pretty affordably. Northern Lights during the winter months. Volcano tours are very popular, as you can imagine now as well.
Yeah. California is always beautiful, too. Got any deals there?
Yeah, and we picked Central California California wine country for our list. You know, everybody knows about the great wines that are in Napa, Sonoma, but right between LA and San Francisco, beautiful coastal towns, world-class wines, and to do the quintessential wine country experience can be done at a fraction of the cost. Your hotels, your tours, fraction of the cost compared to Northern California. So if you want to do a wine country getaway in California, may I suggest places like Santa Barbara, San Ynez, San Luis Obispo. This is the Hotel Cork in Solvang, a Danish-style village in Santa Barbara wine country. Yeah, you've been there?
I have.
A lot of able skiers in the morning, great wine throughout the day. An upscale hotel like that, $79 a day with a gourmet breakfast, and you can walk to more than a dozen different wine tasting rooms right there in Solvang.
Superfoods for everyone, then.
Hey, that's right.
Gabe Saglier, Travelzoo.com. Great ideas for the new year.
Thank you, Gabe.